So.
Well, let's sing a song. What can we sing?
Don't, please. Is it gonna fall?
Quick, because COVID, I kept getting in trouble with Leonard.
It was fun without stress.
Well, I actually think it went by pretty fast, and it was a little stressful, but it was really fun too.
It felt like a really long, relaxed holiday for 3 years straight.
So that was when Miss Woods was your form tutor, and she described you as very diverse, lovely group of students with some incredible talent for sports, creative arts and academics. And she said there were lots of quirky characters. Now, most of those quirky characters have left, although one is still here. Leonard, I knew you from teaching science. In year 9, when I took you over, you were actually very quiet. We couldn't get you to talk a lot of the time. I don't know if you remember that. The girls hung out with the girls and the boys hung out with the boys. The boys were quite silly. The girls were really quiet. Yeah, my Mr. Tutor's memories of you when I asked him were that you were always wearing the wrong shoes and had your masks around your chin.
Let me ask. Probably Leonard, I'd say. Isn't that right?
Hopefully Leonard.
Sorry, Leonard.
Leonard.
Leonard again. But he was already bullied. I still think it's Leonard.
Yeah, probably.
It's not any
actually,
Leonard.
yeah, 100%.
I remember when he got beat up by like.
No, you remember what he did at Andrew's party?
Yeah.
This is Leonard, but he would also willingly go back to the year 7 form.
You can't say me because I got bullied already.
Year 7, you're in here.
Maybe Casper, simply for his gravitational pull. Andrew.
I think it's Andrew Chan.
Leonard. No, Andrew. Andrew.
Oh, yeah.
Back to year 7. Andrew, yeah.
I'm
sorry, Andrew.
I'd say Jake because this time I'm taking out my revenge. So.
Definitely Mahir. If you know, you know.
Mahir or Cyrus, maybe? I like Mahir more.
It's Leonard. Nah, Mahir.
I think maybe Ellie.
Oh, Cyrus?
Ellie. I was gonna say Ellie too. I think Ellie.
What is your...
Chester.
Yeah, Chester. Because right now he's so tall, like you'd be scared to bully him. Then back to year 7, like Chester is like a really tiny, so like just like easier to bully.
Casper.
Casper.
It's a pretty easy one. Casper, kind of falling off a little bit. That's alright though.
I'd just say Casper, honestly.
Casper.
Yeah, Casper. Yeah, Casper.
Sorry, Casper.
Yeah, that's Casper.
Casper.
He said like he has the biggest slowdown, but like I feel like he was always down. Like if we're there to be slow down, there has to be an up and then a down. But he was just like, Shaban.
I would say it's a mix. Ugliest, I would say Casper. Going that one, I would say.
That's your answer.
No, I said Jessica because you answered not your.
We filmed you getting bullied. Sit Geyer and Gimbo in the way. Oh, Grimsy where the bar grows. And the moon wraps out red.
Year 11 survival week. Because you weren't there.
I remember I had a quiz week where I don't know where it was, but all my friends were on it. It was on like an island, just like running around the island, like doing treasure hunts and stuff. It was pretty fun.
I like the one where we went to the island and then we did the hike in the gorge. That one was fun. Some people drank the frog water.
The year 9. The non-existent one. The one that didn't happen, basically.
Probably year 7 camp. Those when all of the...
Why year what?
What?
Are you trying to be weird?
What?
Why year 7 camp?
We were year 7.
Are you like Leonard?
No, when we...
The one I just joined, like scuba diving, Philippines, you know, survival week, actual activity. I don't get the ones where people just like go make jewelry, or like speak to primary school kids. I like say you're like Leonard.
I'd say year 7 for me, because like we did a lot of like crazy stuff. You know, we had like a dance party which wasn't even a dance.
Okay.
Alright.
This year. Yeah, this year. Year 7 camp, because Mihir asked out Astrid to the disco, and he was like real, like I don't know, he was really in love with her or something. But he asked her out to the disco, and she felt so bad, and she was crying so much after because she was like, she felt so bad for saying no.
Mihir.
Sorry guys, he hasn't eaten enough. Because
boxing is not really a profession.
Oh, it's just boxing is
earning.
Mihir. Oh my god.
Mihir.
I'm gonna say probably Shuban.
Shaban Mihir.
Casper, too much gambling. Yeah, he'll lose all his money.
It's either Mihir or Casper because they spend all their money on jumping gym.
Ellie.
Whoa.
Yeah, a lot of people actually said Ellie.
Probably Ellie. She just gives off that vibe.
Ellie.
Ooh, it's gotta be Leonard for this one.
Leonard. Actually, no. Yeah, no, I'm gonna say Leonard.
Okay, yeah, me.
Coleman, for sure.
I don't think anyone's gonna be clueless. Yeah, I don't think anyone.
Casper going to toilet in Chinese. Just Lee was like screaming at him over Zoom to come back.
So Casper, his camera in the toilet while he's taking a poop. He basically was in the toilet and then he unmuted and he was like, I can't turn my camera on, I'm in the toilet right now. And then once in the Discord call that we were in, he revealed his camera while he was taking a poop. Oh, and then on top of that, in bio, he didn't hear the question, and then Miss Swideman was like yelling at him, and then he was like, I can't unmute it, and then banged his laptop, and then the whole class went quiet.
In year 8 we had a Spanish assignment and then Casper had to dance in front of the camera, so I was just laughing the whole time.
Year 9 science, Casper was in the toilet.
It's just Casper today.
Casper would always be unmuted on the lesson call, and he would always be yelling, and they'd be gaming as well, so they'd be yelling like the craziest like swear words and just random stuff, and out of nowhere you just hear Casper yell.
When Mr. Sue asked if all of us turned our cameras on during PE and nobody turned it on for 30 minutes straight.
I had my camera on in Mr. Rudder's class, and he saw me curling my eyelashes, and he sent me an email about it. He was so pissed off.
PE class, I tried cooking and I almost burned the kitchen down.
Music elements with Mr. Tutor. I don't want to talk about it.
So basically, my sister was talking in the background, right? And I forgot to mute. And the teacher said, "Can you tell your brother to..."
The pajamas, being under the covers during registration, the ceiling shots on all of the cameras. Mr. Tudor, well, he remembers one student having the whole lesson under the covers and they thought they didn't notice.
Watch the sunrise at least once a day. If you love something, set it free. Unless it's a tiger.
If you're ever in a jam, a crayon scrunched up under your nose makes a good pretend mustache.
When life gives you lemonade, make lemons. Life will be all like, what?
Did a full 180. Crazy. Thinking about the way I was. Did the heartbreak change me? Maybe, but look at where I. All good already, so moved on. It's scary. I'm not where you left me at all. Don't show up, don't come out.
Probably Mr. Boak. I don't know if he's still there.
Definitely Mr. Chan. You know, I've seen him a couple times. He's living a good life, from what I can tell.
I'll be because I want to be in a job where I don't have to do anything.
Principal, because it earns the most money.
What? What? Okay, he seems like he doesn't. Okay, I bet he does things, but he seems like he doesn't do much. Because he doesn't do anything.
Mr. Coates.
Mr. Skit, he's the GOAT.
Mr. Smith, same answer, he's the GOAT.
I want to be Miss Bergen because she traveled so much before.
She showed us pictures of like
Iceland and stuff.
Oh, Germany.
Why? Because he's so slay. But I feel like I'll go paycheck is also really good.
Because like a master procrastinator and he doesn't even get in trouble for it.
How about like,
all about the paycheck.
yeah, we won't get you a standing ovation, but
I go.
okay. For me, I'd say probably. Well,
I want to be like Miss Fuck for a day, just so like I can scare people, you know, like walk into a room and like everyone would like start trembling.
Probably Mr. Neyman. I'm not sure why, I'm just going by vibes.
Mr. York. I don't know if Mr. York's still here.
The fellow called Mr. York. He has all that aura.
Either like Leonard or Mahir on accident.
Easy question yet again. It would be Leonard.
Probably Leonard, honestly.
Leonard.
why?
Don't worry about it.
Have you ever heard of no sex before marriage?
Who's like really? Kanisha, because she has a boyfriend,
Yeah,
but also like
Kanisha.
they're like really like solid.
She's like also like
She gives off
she
like
likes-
maternal,
yeah,
maternal vibes. Yeah.
Well, I think she wants to be a mom too.
Yeah. She'd be a good mom.
First one I have.
Me here. You get something pregnant.
I would say Casper. He's already pregnant.
I'm pretty sure like Leonard, but like not his child.
No, wait.
I'll be like.
It's Cheryl. I see her being a mom material.
Okay. Honest opinion. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to offend anyone, but Cheryl. I'd say Cheryl would be like.
Kanisha.
Kanisha. Yeah, Kanisha. That she gives the vibes.
Kanisha, because she feels like a good mom.
Most people said you as well.
Thanks.
Probably Miss Bergen, because she's having twins.
I feel like Andrew Chan. You know, you're a pretty wholesome guy from what I can remember.
Me?
Yeah, because
for obvious.
做幾大下。
Chaos.
Toy Story. Because the toys come alive when teachers are not there. Tom and Jerry.
gay and proud.
Inter-house failures, because we never win anything. The other years,
Cockroaches, roaches. No, you know, because like we come back every inter-house. Even though we lose, we still say like, okay, we have to win this time. And then come back.
And we're always getting kicked out of the form room for eating.
Yeah, we come back.
Kong versus Godzilla. Considering how many fights Gio and Mihir had, like, gotten.
Gio is in Wilberforce.
Crazy weird psychos.
Probably brain rot. I'm not sure why. It's because like you watched a lot of brain rot stuff in like year 8 lunch. I still remember.
Gremlins.
Probably a new sequel to the Madagascar series.
I'm going to say the quirky, the clever, and the clueless.
I do the same thing I told you that I never
Too quick, because he switched campus at GCSE and stuff.
I'd say I was pretty good for most of it. I did alright in my GCSEs. And it was pretty good, because when I first joined, I was some fat kid with a mullet.
Okay.
Better than year 12, 13.
How was it better? Oh yeah, it was better.
Better.
Actually, for me,
It's
it
calm.
was not.
What about the fights, you know?
For me, it wasn't, because now, like, of course, my life.
A big jump from year 7 and 8's relaxed studies.
It was definitely quite challenging, but at the same time, I was able to grow a lot in terms academically and socially.
Leonard.
Leonard.
Probably Leonard.
I feel like Leonard's the type that likes to be beat up. So like he might ask a few like
I'm-
black
I'm
guys.
not- I'm not
He might ask a few black guys to come over to his house. Please pick me up.
Leonard.
Leonard.
I can get jumped.
I'm touching kids.
That's Leonard.
Cyrus, because he talks too much.
I'm gonna say Cyrus for his unintentional racism.
Cyrus.
Cyrus!
Oh, Cyrus, actually.
Cyrus.
Cyrus.
I think me here. I think me here.
Look at me.
I think me here, guys. Me here.
Me here.
Chester.
Chester, like, I don't know. I feel like he could get bullied, like, get picked on really easily.
Cyrus.
100%.
100%.
Cyrus.
Who other than Cyrus?
Cyrus.
Yeah, Cyrus.
No, Cyrus fears Miss Hard though.
Cyrus had the guts.
But he still fears her, like on the inside, he's petrified.
Let's just
You scared of Miss Hart?
Yes.
Cyrus. I feel like if I ever argue with Miss Hart, I would laugh. I remember one time she came in, and because it was because we were eating in the classroom, basically. Like avocado.
Me, because I wear the same thing every day.
Probably me.
Casper. He just wears
Casper,
the same
yeah,
clothes.
he wears the same
He just
things
wears the
every
same
day.
clothes every single day.
Casper.
Casper, what about you?
Me.
Chester song. It's gotta be you.
Yeah, me. Wait, fit check. Adidas shirts, which I wore because
It's a hoodie!
Fleming color. But it's like Chinese uncle fit. Maybe it represents the sexuality. Lots of different colors, as you can see here.
Schlock, because he dresses like a 12 still. Yeah.
Leonard and his pink shoes.
That's a basketball shoe.
They look
Curry
good.
clothes are the
The
best.
shoes look good, but Leonard doesn't look good in
Okay.
them.
Cyrus, because he has that like peach. No,
Oh,
not peach
selves,
color.
selves.
Selves,
Oh, yeah,
right?
yeah.
Oh my god, I.
Like one day she came to school, right? And then she saw the boys, right? They were wearing this like blazer or like whatever, and then inside was like quite casual. And then her comment was, "Why does boy dress so weird?" That was a comment I got from someone. So the boys.
It's like I just all wear like the same thing.
This is a tie between all of the boys.
Hi and welcome back to freesciencelessons.co.uk. By the end of this video, you should be able to describe the stages of protein synthesis, and this is for triple biology higher tier only. Now I need to point out a couple of things here. This topic involves a lot of detail. Also, since this is specifically a triple biology topic,
Holding me back, gravity's holding me back. I want you to hold out the palm of your hand. Why don't we leave it at that? Nothing to say, and everything gets in the way. Seems you cannot be replaced, and I'm the one who will stay. Oh, in this world. It's just us. You know it's not the same as it was.
Coleman.
Chester.
Oh, I have a Coleman.
Oh.
Bro, you see that?
I'm gonna have to go with Coleman.
Probably Mahir. Not yeah. Yeah.
His buzz cut is really not serving.
Oh, Mahir when he after he took his braids out and he like, did he shave it? I don't know. Like he cut his hair after Every he time took Mahir braids shaves out. his hair. Yeah.
Worst haircut in our form is Mahir's buzz cut.
No, but here with his previous like.
Cyrus had a really funny haircut. At some point, Brian Au had a really funny
Yeah.
haircut.
Oh, Brian, QB House.
And then there's also Brian. This
Oh, yeah,
really bad
Brian.
haircut. So, like year 12.
I think I'm gonna have to go with like Brian. Wait, that one time Brian.
Oh yeah.
Probably
Brian
last year.
Brian,
yeah.
Brian
By the end of
last
last
year.
year.
Brian,
That
my
was
year
pretty
12,
good.
my year 12
Yeah,
Oh,
you
yeah.
got one?
Schlock is
Oh, yeah, he had a buzz
this
cut.
like Buzz. No, he looked exactly like Buzz Lightyear, but a different race.
There were a few nominees for this one. Casper, Chester, Leonard. But the winner is Brian.
Leonard.
Just gonna have to be Leonard. Isn't that right, Kat?
I think Leonard had like a, I think he had like a side part.
It looks like your hair is like running away from your eyes.
Arthur.
Yeah, we literally won nothing in Inter-House when I was... Well, no, we did win. Dodgeball because it was fun, I guess.
Keep losing. I don't.
Yeah,
I
we
don't
keep
see-
losing.
Whenever we win, whenever we get a
Rare.
single point.
When I broke my finger.
When we like
We
lose
never
every
have a
single
good
time, every
moment.
single time basically.
Yeah.
Just
Maybe the one time we got like 3rd or 4th place, and then Miss Worthington was really happy.
Miss Worthington literally giving the speech that don't come last. You can come 5th, don't come last.
When we beat, so we were in the finals against Wilberforce in volleyball, I believe, and we beat Geo, and everyone celebrated like it was, and Geo started crying.
Winning year 10 dodgeball. I remember I stole the ball from Casper and I hit Wang from like halfway across the hall and we won. We won. That was our only inter.
Oh, we won something?
I think when the ball hit Luciano's face during volleyball.
Year 10 dodgeball. Like that was the only moment like we won.
The one where we did housekeeping and Cyrus was competing against Rutherford really
Aggressively.
He took it really seriously.
Come on, Cyrus! Go, Cyrus!
Yeah.
we did like inter-house volleyball or basketball.
Yeah.
And we were doing like a group huddle of our form. And Mihir was like explaining all of our strategies and tactics to everyone. And we were all like listening. And then he turns to all the girls and he goes, "Girls, catch the ball."
I think when I think about Interhouse with 13 or with you the entire time you were at Island School, I remember athletics days, and yeah, we've got quite a few talented athletes. I do also remember my worst Interhouse moment is trying to get you to do anything involving the creative arts, or decorating a door, or decorating a notice board.
I'm still a fan even though it's salty. Hate to see you with some other, but know you happy. Hate to see you happy if I'm not the one driving. I'm so mature, I'm so mature, I'm so mature. It got me a therapist to tell me there's other men I ain't doing one night, I just want you. If I can't have you, no one should have. I might kill my ex, not the best idea. His new girlfriend's next, how I get here. I might kill my ex, I still love him, but rather be in jail than.
Casper and Celine.
I'm probably gonna say Casper and Celine. It's pretty OG,
Okay, I would say Casper and Celine. Big with small, yin and yang.
Casper and Celine.
Casper and Celine.
Casper and Celine.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, for some reason, yeah.
Chester and Cyrus.
You know, I used to
Very
ship,
good couple.
Okay,
now,
like
very
I
good.
used to ship Chester with Cynthia when it was like year 10.
Well, who's Cynthia?
Oh yeah, me too.
They were the most adorable. Who's Cynthia? Him and Cynthia. Perfect couple. Me and Christine.
Mihir and Christine, yeah.
Mihir and Christine, they got that argumentative,
Yes,
they got that argumentative thing going. Because Mihir is sexist, right? And Christine hates that. They got that fiery passion going.
It was volleyball. It was volleyball.
She didn't watch this. She
Sorry.
Alexis.
Siobhan and Celine. Never forget.
Obviously, Andrew and Jasmine.
In year 10, when we were having PE, I saw Leonard and Casper hold hands behind their back. So Leonard and Casper.
Casper and Mahir was pretty good.
Casper and Mahir, obviously.
Stay away from Leonard looking like people. If that Chester guy is flirting with you, don't be scared. Don't be scared because
Give a serious answer.
because
he's not gay.
Sleep more. Shut up. Like literally just shut up.
You don't need to study so hard yet.
I regret a lot of things that I did year 7, year 8.
Don't shave your hair?
No, not that. Leonard, you also regret a lot of things. You want to talk about that? Well,
a lot of big things.
A lot of small things, mate.
Do more height increasing. Height increasing stretches. Do more of that.
What do you say? Don't become friends with Leonard. Don't invite Leonard to your 7th birthday party.
That outfit is not it.
Don't
carry a lunchbox, please. There's lunchbox everywhere. The Ziploc is okay. The Ziploc is okay.
Oh, Leonard, focus more on academics. Spend less time on trying to give attention to people.
Yeah.
Calm down, it's not that deep. School hasn't really started. You're still in the fun phase.
This is crazy.
Okay.
Hey, Mahir, you're gonna keep this the whole day, okay?
Tying Leonard to a chair and beating him up.
Probably Leonard getting tied up. I won't give any more context.
Leonard losing to Miss Bergen in hand wrestling.
Oh!
There's also, I remember a very specific memory, Coleman, okay? Coleman during dinner dance. So he wore
What?
a vest.
He's gonna perform.
Okay. And then he like started like.
Oh, like last year when we were giving flowers to Miss Bergen and we pretended to.
Casper jumping on Andrew Fan's laptop in like year 8 or something, and he like dented.
Remember Andrew Fan? Me and Andrew Fan kind of teamed up on Casper, and Casper got very angry. So, you know what Casper did? He threw Andrew's fan bag into the wall, then jumped on his bag until his computer cracked in half, and he started crying and raging, and he threw stuff at me and Andrew's fan. Andrew's fan's computer was completely shattered.
When Miss Bergen told us she was pregnant. Oh, is that a favorite class memory? Walkathon? Walkathon! Yeah, walkathon.
Our PE lessons, they place it as the wrong room. So we were all at the 5th floor back in Thailand campus. So basically we skipped PE for like, I think a few lessons, yeah, a few lessons. And then the moment I remember was like there was this girl called Cynthia. And she was like standing on a table or whatever she was doing. She was like doing kung fu or something. And then basically me and Michelle, like we were just laughing about it so badly, and that was like a really fun class moment. And
Oh
it was
yeah,
really
the
fun.
time when they
That
pretend
was
to,
really nice.
like Cyrus was pretending to hit someone.
Casper.
Yeah.
I got tied up in a chair. That's it. Oh,
What?
that's true. So, back in COVID, we had like hand sanitizer and those like transparent boards. People were trying to like spray the hand sanitizer. They were trying to like attack people.
I would say probably like one of the presentations that we give, like giving Whispering the baby names, or like one of those.
I remember when we put hand sanitizer on the doorknob and the teacher was a bit angry and confused. That was funny.
Secret Santa, I think in year 10, when Jessica got me a 6-pack of lemon tea and a matte line and brush pen that I still use today.
I really can't choose one. There have been so many. So I've given my top 3. Leonard, the arm wrestle with you was up there. And when I beat you, I think I beat you twice, is that right? Cyrus, when you dressed up as me quite recently, a pregnant me. Also, you're actually Cyrus dressing up. Finally, when you all pretended at the end of last year there was a fight and that I had to break it up. But it had nearly given me a heart attack when it was all a big joke, and to say thank you for being your form tutor.
Miss Bergen.
Miss Bergen.
Miss Bergen.
Miss Bergen.
Easily.
We love you, Miss Bergen.
Miss Bergen.
Miss Bergen, 100%.
Miss Bergen. Miss Bergen. Miss Bergen.
Miss Bergen.
Miss Bergen. We love you, Miss Bergen.
I'd say Miss Bergen.
Miss Bergen.
Miss Bergen.
We love Miss
We
Bergen.
love you.
Miss Bergen, of course.
Hi 13F. I'm really sorry to miss this final assembly in person, but very grateful to be able to contribute, having been your form tutor since year 9. So I'm wishing you lots of luck in your exams, and I'm looking forward to seeing you all at graduation and the dinner dance.
Hi, Cyrus. Please take a seat. So, Cyrus, hi. What can I do for you today?
I've been having memories.
Okay.
Memories. Let's stick like a last talk. Memories that make me wake up in a puddle at night, puddle of my own sweat. Memories. Memories. I can never forget.
Okay, it's okay. Calm down. It's okay. Tell me about everything, okay? Tell me about everything you can think of. This is a very, very safe space. Calm down first, okay? I'll get this. I'll take this, okay? Calm down, okay? Tell me everything. Everything is okay.
We called it 13AF.
Some of us arrived at the camp when we were just 12. We were immediately plunged into chaos.
I remember one of the inmates, Leonard, was tied to a chair and repeatedly tased, as we called it. Though honestly, he deserved it.
Oh, you don't want to know. Trust me, it's the reason I have trauma to this day.
And what was more sad? The fact that the boys never interacted with the girls.
We started grouping into clans.
For instance, the feared, infamous Fleming boys, a group of delinquents that plagued the room with their childish screaming every lunch.
At the same time, the boys and girls butted heads.
I mean, we were kids. Right or wrong was subjective.
Though, to be honest, the boys weren't right that much.
But those were good times.
And you know what? We grew up together like siblings who fight sometimes.
Because at the end of the day, there are certain things that always brought 13F together. Winning inter-house matches, although we always lost.
Thinking about baby names for Miss Bergen, the best form tutor we never deserves, and especially complaining about the school.
So yes, we're not the typical BFFs who tell each other how great they are. In fact, we'd often make fun of each other for no reason.
Obvious, I would say Casper, going down.
But when there's a challenge, we face it together.
I could go back, I'd tell myself that many things will appear important as you progress through the years.
Playing a video game, winning a basketball match, getting good grades. But take this from a group of elderlies who have been through it all.
There's not a right path in life, so what truly matters at the very end, namely the memories that we leave behind, is nothing grand. Just the people sitting around you right now.
As ordinary as it seems, there will be one day, though maybe years in the future,
when we'll go onto different paths and you might not see them again.
With that said, to everyone I ask, when will I ever see you again?
It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again.
Damn, who knew? All the planes we flew, good things we've been through. That I'll be standing right here talking to you about another path. I know we love to hit the road and laugh, but something told me that it wouldn't last. Had to switch up, look at things different, see the bigger picture. Those were the days, hard work forever pays. Now I see you in a better place. How can we not talk about family when family's all that we got? Everything I went through, you were standing there by my side, and now you gon' be with me for the last ride. It's been a long day.
Oh, thank you.
We also miss McPhee.
Oh yeah,
We
Miss
love you,
McPhee as
Miss
well.
McPhee.
Thank you for signing our early sign-out slips and defending us from, or defending Cyrus at least, from a certain teacher.
Shout out. She's a fun
Oh yeah,
one.
missing shout out.
Missing shout out. We like you.
What's good?
And who's most likely to feature on Talk To? Who wrote these questions? What?
Sorry, Leonard. I swear I don't hate you. I believe in you, though. But most likely it's probably you. Sorry, Leonard. Again.
An additional question that Cyrus requested. Cyrus seriously want to ask if Chester is gay.
No.
Like, this is a question.
No.
Okay,
Exactly
no,
what a gay
guys.
person would say. Chester.
Island School, if you're listening, the inflation at the other lunchtime where you press the tickets. I'm
The
watching
inflation
you.
in general is
The
crazy.
inflation is crazy.
Chartwell's inflation.
From 42 to 46 now? That's
Yeah.
crazy.